show. I don't know if you remember. It was about 2 years ago, and we were
Mm.
interviewing Lenny Williams. Do you remember that?
Yes, I
And
remember.
okay,
I do
you came
remember
onto the
Lenny
show.
because Lenny is one of my heroes. I used to
Mhm.
see him perform all the time with Tower Power when I was a child, and the Tower Power horn section used to practice around the house, around the block from my house. So you could hear them practicing the horns from What Is Hip, and all them songs in my house. So that and Lenny, he basically gave my dad a ride from the airport with him in his car. Didn't know my father at all, but he saw my father. He said he saw he had a tailor-made suit on. He knew that he must have been a cool brother, and that was just incredible. So yeah, I love Lenny. What's up with Lenny? He's good, right?
Yeah, he's still good. There's
Yeah.
somebody you mentioned earlier when you talked about Obama being a community organizer, and you gave me a story, and I said, "Yo, ever since that day, I gotta get back with my brother because I want to hear this story again." Do you remember you said that you all was doing, was it a concert in Chicago? It was something in
Sure,
Chicago that you all were doing.
sure.
And
What?
Tupac needed some money for something. Tell me that
No,
story
no,
again,
no,
because I
no,
don't want to mess
no,
it up.
no. Right. So we're at the Regal Theater in Chicago, and essentially, are you there?
I'm still here. I'm listening.
Okay. So yeah, we at the Regal Theater in Chicago, and there is a rumor, or not a rumor, but basically there is a community organizer who needs 20 tickets for the show that night. And that's a big request, a lot of tickets like that for somebody that nobody knows at the last minute and all that. And so, and none of us are really trying to get these tickets, but for some reason, only that night, and I don't know ever, not ever before or since on those tours, did Tupac go all out to try to get tickets for this community organizer, because he understood what community organizer was and what that meant. And so, without knowing who's who and what's what, because both of them were just coming up, and the idea that, because I remember everybody was talking about, and the guy had a funny name, and this, they thought it was a funny name at the time, a funny name that wanted these tickets, like this community organizer, and it turned out to be Barack Obama. And Barack Obama received 20 tickets from Tupac, driving everybody crazy, going to get their extra tickets for that night. He went to every crew, Public Enemy, Latifah, everybody, Heavy D, and went and solicited and got the extra tickets so that the community organizer, who turned out to be Barack Obama, and their paths, I know their paths crossed that night. I don't know, like I said, if Barack knows yet or not, but this story will be coming up in our film, because that is quite ironic, isn't it?
That is a crazy story. How 6 degrees of separation in life for real. How
Yeah,
close people can be close to each other on the same mission or different missions, but same paths. It's just interesting how everything is interwoven and connected.
yeah, and it ain't by an accident either.
Hey, that's right. You're telling the truth. That's absolutely true. You know?
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if Pac was consulting Barack? Because
Ooh, man.
that's what it would have been.
Hey, no, you're right. Can you imagine them together as a combination
Oh man,
when he ran?
I can imagine him and Pac before I can imagine Barack and Jay-Z. I can imagine Tupac being there.
Hey, that would have been a wonderful sight to see. You would have got like all the streets would united. Then you would have had like that upper echelon of black people united. Now, can you imagine what we could do together?
I mean, with Barack being the only sitting president to ever go visit inside a penitentiary, and then you got like a Tupac that can go through the penitentiaries with him and go speak. Yeah, it would have been too much like fixing the problem, and that's what America and the establishment don't. It ain't about fixing no problem. It's about managing them.
That's very true. I do agree. No, you're absolutely
G,
right.
G,
Mm-hmm.
I really want you to have us back like soon, because we're gonna be releasing this stuff, and all this stuff is happening. I meant to had sent you our new video, and I'm going to do it. We should send you this video of All Right and some of the other stuff, but I want to send you some stuff so you can look and see, and we can be a part with what you're doing, because I'm proud of you. I see you doing some more things. You moving on up like the Jeffersons, and our thing is to be able to touch people and touch all the bases, and so we want to continue to network with you and keep it moving. But we will be releasing content starting in the next few weeks, actually the top of the year, and through January 15th and